there, air signs. How are you? This reading is for my Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra friends. Welcome to my channel, Healing Theology. I'm Myra. I'm so happy to be with you. One of my favorite people in the whole world is an air sign. My daughter Madison is an Aquarius, and I just love her. So anyway, welcome to your weekend reading, friends. I hope that you are blessed, safe, and well. This is going to be for February the 5th through the 7th for the weekend, Super Bowl weekend. Yay! So I'm excited for you guys. I'm praying for the best always for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Healing Theology to be entered into the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. That's going to be February the 14th and February the 28th. So if you want to be eligible and enter the raffle, make sure you subscribe and follow, and you're in there like swimwear. All right, air signs, so let's get into it. We're going to start with the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, okay, by Miss Gabrielle Bernstein. Very encouraging. All of the messages are encouraging. There is no bad news in this deck, okay? So the first card you guys got is I surrender to a power greater than me. So this is just acknowledging that there is a power greater than you, that there is something bigger than all of us that we are working towards, working for, functioning in, right? So this is saying, you know what? I surrender to a power greater than myself. So there could be a circumstance even this weekend, air signs, where you are having to acknowledge that or just surrender, right? Like, okay, there's something bigger than me at work than what I am seeing, thinking, or feeling. I am going to pull you a card from the Lovers Oracle deck. This is the second month of the year. Twos are all about partnership, companionship. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be friendships or romantic relationships, but we're going to get you some advice nevertheless from this Lovers Oracle deck for my air signs. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order, guidance from the Lovers Oracle deck for my air signs, February 5th through the 7th. And time is fluid, by the way. So even if it doesn't happen this weekend, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And some of this could resonate from your past or what you're going through like right now, or it could be in the very near future. So just keep that in mind. All right, guidance for my air signs. All right, friends. So you all have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Wow. So yeah, these two sort of complement each other, doesn't it? So the other signs also had a lot of isolation type of energy, like being alone, spending time by yourself. I do feel like some of that has to do with this Mercury retrograde, which is in your sign Aquarius. So that can be very introspective. It can be Mercury being the planet of communication and information. So with a retrograde, it can be sort of internal. So you may, this weekend, maybe spending some time alone, placing your focus on yourself versus other people, and nurturing yourself. Okay? I'm going to get you some guidance from this Angel Answer deck. So if there's something in your mind, friends, that you want an answer for, go ahead and think of it now. And we'll see what answers the angels have for you. That came out fast. All right, guys, so you have here a wait. So for some of you, there is a wait before you do something. Wait before you speak, wait before you act, and then a yes. So it doesn't mean, and it's a definitive yes with the exclamation point there. So I do feel like there is something regarding abundance, maybe money, some kind of big opportunity that is there for you, air signs, but you may have to wait for it. So it's a yes, but you may have to wait. Okay? All right. Beautiful energies here, friends. Beautiful energies. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot spread for this weekend. February 5th through the 7th. All right, so let's take a look at your overall energy for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Oops. Overall energy for February 5th through the 7th. The overall energy, guys, is the strongest energy and sort of the theme for the weekend. So you have moving on. This is air energy, the Six of Swords, right? It's about hope, walking into brighter days, transition, movement, sometimes travel. And then you have the Sagittarius card, which is patience. So, you know, it's not that you won't be able to move forward. It's not that you won't move on, travel, whatever. But there is some patience that you need to have, air signs. Let's take a look at your crossing energy this weekend. Sort of the lesson in it, the thing Spirit wants you to take a look at this weekend. Crossing energy for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I do feel like something, I may have said this in the beginning, I don't remember, but something seems to be about divine timing, air signs. Just keep that in mind. All right, you have here the Three of Cups. Now, this is nice. Now, this is about being with other people. It's a celebratory energy and making progress. So, the Eight of Pentacles. So, it could be about friendships, like making progress in friendships right now. It just could not be the right time to do something. It may not be the right time to celebrate. I'm hearing premature victory. Choose your friends wisely. Also, I have that here as well. Hold on, friends. It's really warm here, and I'm looking at a wasp. I'm in Houston, and I'm like, oh, there are wasps and bees. It's really, really warm, so I guess that makes sense. All right, let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. Is to rest and rejuvenate. Definitely take some time to yourself to recuperate. And the Two of Swords, mental conflict. Now, this came up for, I think, every element. So, which is sort of being double-minded or definitely not having peace about something. You are in some type of mental conflict, going back and forth, overthinking something. So I do feel like you need to pull back to rest, meditate, or whatever, before you move on. So there's a bit of a pause that you need. Maybe you need to pull back from some friends or pull back from a situation. All right. And then let's take a look at your outcome. And I will clarify this for you. We'll get more in-depth insight, air signs. What's the outcome, Holy Spirit, for my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius friends? Thank you. All right, so we have here the Seven of Swords, air energy, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning, and the Four of Wands, which is commitment. Sometimes this is the marriage card in traditional tarot, but it's about foundation and achievements. I think some of you are thinking about someone from the past. You could be really thinking about building something with someone from the past, or wondering if you should move on from this person. Maybe you think, some of you may really feel like there is, and there could be positive movement forward, but I do feel like it's going to take some patience to do that. So if you are dealing with someone from the past, it's going to take some patience there. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. But let's go deeper in with some clarifiers. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, so what is this Patience card and the Six of Swords in the overall energy for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? It may take time for something to grow. All right, friends, so you have the Chariot, the card of Cancer, a major arcana here, and you have the Moon card. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, but I do feel like this is moving on something discreetly. So you could be moving discreetly, moving forward discreetly. I don't see it being very showy or out in the public, but I do see movement towards a goal, towards something. Maybe you're buying a car. For some people, the Chariot can represent transportation, or you could be looking for a solution. Maybe you're looking for a car, but you don't want people to know. Maybe you're planning a trip that you don't want people to know about, but it definitely feels like you're making plans to move forward, but doing it, like I said, discreetly. All right, let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement and celebration in your challenge. All right, guys, so you have here the Two of Wands, which is staying optimistic. I like that. I like it. I feel like your challenge for some of you is to consider the possibilities of something, to really, think positively. I think when you have some time, some downtime, you get that opportunity to fully maybe explore something. So research it before you say no, air signs. Take a look at it. Do some research. Take a look at it so you could get more clear in your understanding of something. But I feel like you're supposed to look at the possibility of life somewhere else. Okay? What's the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords? So, communication and the Eight of Wands. So this is communication coming in. It's also activity picking up. I do think things could have been real busy, or it will be real busy this weekend. So try to rest, and there could be information coming in that makes you a little bit confused, or you're trying to figure out, what did that mean? Could be a text, a DM, an email. But there's some kind of communication that comes in that you may be feeling like you're going back and forth about. Can we clarify the Four of Swords and Two of Swords? For Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. For some people, you do need to meditate. Maybe Libra, you guys in particular, really need to meditate. I see you very much going back and forth on something. Like, meditation does bring answers, guys. And see, the Two of Pentacles, more energy about weighing your options, going back and forth. It also can be being very busy. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles again, which is taking time out to plan something, guys. So I do feel like you could be really busy, especially with work. You need to make a plan to succeed. You need to make a plan. Okay? Stop and evaluate where you are. Look at where you are right now, right? That could be a relationship or work. But see where you are now so you can see what else you need to do. So if you've been super busy, you may need to do some planning this weekend. Like, stop, slow things down, and do some planning. And let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Now, I don't know why this deception and envy is here, but we're going to find out. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So I'm wondering if somebody from your past, guys, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. I wonder if somebody isn't being honest. I do see the Ten of Swords, which is some kind of betrayal, and the Eight of Swords. So I'm going to tell you guys to be very careful about someone, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who tries to come back into your life. Who feels very sure about how they feel. They may even tell you, like, I want to get married or take the relationship to the next level. They may be in an indecisive mode too, with the Two of Swords here. So be very careful, air signs, about either you communicating your feelings to someone and you're not sure how you feel yet. I could totally see this. We're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So either somebody is telling you something, they're not sure how they feel, but they're, you know. So don't speak out of a place of uncertainty. Okay? Like, don't make any commitments when you're not sure yourself. Like, just don't. Just loose lip sync shit. All right, so the Seven of Pentacles twice in your reading, guys. Let's see what the Four of Wands is. Is the relationship going to the next level or what? Some of you could have a Cancer that's a secret admirer. All right, you have the Five of Cups, which is disappointment, friends, and the Three of Wands. So I do feel like somebody's feelings get hurt. They're let down. Maybe you feel ghosted or you ghost somebody this weekend. Air signs, the Five of Pentacles. It's like it lands flat. Somebody doesn't fulfill their commitment. Something doesn't come in that you're looking for. It could be a package from Amazon or a person. But it just feels like somebody gets played. Like somebody gets played this weekend. And I wouldn't put my eggs in this basket because it's not real. Somebody's feelings aren't real. We're in a Mercury retrograde. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion that all of the signs could have about how they feel about something or someone. Or air signs, this is you. You don't really know how you feel. And so don't make any commitments or make plans when you don't know how you feel. Right? It's like you need to take some time out to really reconcile and see how you feel about something before you try to move forward on it. I feel like deep down inside you don't really know. You really do need to spend that time. So don't prematurely plan. I feel like don't celebrate the chickens before they're hatched, because I do see some disappointment. Somebody is either waiting on you, you told them that you were coming and you decide not to, or vice versa. Somebody tells you that they're going to do something and then they don't. I'm getting very watery vibes from this. And our water signs, no offense, but it could be all over the place, especially in a retrograde, and feelings, and Venus is in Aquarius, and it's like, I don't know how I feel, but try not to make any moves until you know for sure how you feel. Okay? All right, guys, so if this resonates with you, again, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And if you need a personal reading, air signs, hit me up. All the links are in the description box. Or join me daily for the daily tea at 3, okay? And you can get an on-the-spot reading at that time as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.